welcome back. Hopefully everyone's all excited. I am so relieved the 4th of July week is finished. Kaput. We're done. What's the next biggest holiday coming up? Maybe we've got a while. I mean, you know what? August is a really popular month where people go away. I mean, everyone in my town is if they're in Greece or they're in Italy, okay, or they're somewhere out west, or in the Hamptons. But August might get a little bit slow, but we're probably gonna. But I'm just glad this week because between Juneteenth and 4th of July, and falling on a Tuesday. Actually, I know what I found out. I forgot to mention to you. Remember I was telling you last week because I hate when holidays fall on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Well, I found out that next year is a leap year. So what does that mean? So 4th of July is not going to fall on a Wednesday. It's going to be a Thursday. So that's usually a little bit better going into a weekend. So we don't have to worry about it until next year. But we saw what happened. Let me tell you, last week was phenomenal. We had some unbelievable moves on last week on some of the stocks, and we're going to go through them. I mean, and then and everyone saw the stock mob. I mean, everyone on our Instagram and our Twitter. We posted up. I get a lot of likes from you guys, which was awesome. Regarding we took a screenshot and we were telling everyone a little bit early about the mob MOB, that stock, when we posted it. I mean, a lot of you logged in early, right around 7:45. This thing was around 250. It was just, if you look at the stock right here, it's everything that we look for. It's got a good spread. It's got 19 million shares worth of volume. It's up 100%. I mean, it's a level one stock. It's everything that you were looking for. So it was just a really, really nice mover. And you know what? I look at over here and see this thing is going up right there. I mean, it started to trend down now. And I'll bring up level 4 over here so you guys can see what's going on right here. But you can see right here, we had a nice little pop right here, broke this resistance. And then I'm not really seeing that many iceberg orders on it as some other stocks. I mean, it was testing this order right here at 350 when he showed up. But it took this guy out right here around $3. And that was actually pretty good right there. I kind of like that right there. But anyway. Nice way to start the morning. I like this morning. It was pretty good so far coming back. Overall, not real. We're going to go through the watch list, but let's talk about what happened on last week, because last week was a pretty good day on Friday. I want to start off with the GRRR. So this thing, if you look at this stock, I mean, look at this run up in the morning. Right around 9:30, we found it. It was on the watch list. And let me just make sure here. Okay. So everyone right here, you can probably see it right here. Everybody see that on my list right there? That's Friday's list. I took a screenshot of this. And by the way, like on our Instagram, and by the way, we're gonna have a lot of new YouTube videos coming out of how to how to use certain platforms and stuff like that. But I posted this up there, and if you're watching on YouTube right now and on Instagram, you'll see we take these screenshots to show it. But right there is that GRR. So anyway. It didn't really move until about 10 o'clock. And then out of nowhere, this thing literally just popped from like 330, went up to $4, and then just like nonstop, the thing ran to 475, up to 575. So even if you came late, that stock had a really, really good move. And if you remember what I said on Friday, that the main reason what made this stock so attractive and it went up the way it did is because there wasn't that much out there trading. And then what happened, sometimes the day traders start catching up and the thing started making a big move. But you know what? There was a lot of other ones that did move up. AAOI was a nice one. You could see it right here. It's been a really good swing trade since June. It was $2. Things up about 400%. It's continued to go higher. Stock this morning went from $6.40 up to $8. Revyon just won't stop. This thing is back on the Fausto list. Okay. It's on the Cybertrade, the CTU watch list. Revyon has been a unbelievable swing trade. I mean, Josh just sent me the photograph of that new pickup truck. It looks like people are starting to catch wind of it. I think it got some really good reviews, but you can see here, $14 stock up to 25. Great mover on Friday. Went from like 22 up to 25. This thing was $14 at the end of July. That was like less than a week ago. Okay. And it's funny, not too many people are really talking about it. The other big thing is this, Mara. Mara also has been on a really, really big tear. Stock was $10. We had a good move up on this day right here. What was that day right there? It was on the 20th of June. So that thing has been on a really good move. And I think we're going to talk about it. I know Josh will talk a little bit about it when we were in the class. But the big thing that really attracts me about Mara is that BlackRock might be coming out with an ETF, and they have to invest billions of dollars into it. I don't know if everyone heard about that. If that happens, Bitcoin could take a big run up. But also, if you're not going to trade the Bitcoin, you could always trade. You could always trade these blockchains that we kind of trade on also. So that that one. You also had, what was the other one? It was Riot, right? Riot was the other one. All right. Riot. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. Boyle and then Riot. There's Boyle. Yeah, Riot didn't move that much actually. It was well, it did move, but I thought the Mara actually moved a little bit better. But let's look at some of the other stock. There was a couple other ones here. So we talked about this one. Carnival Cruise Line also moved pretty nicely, and then this last one right here, CRUB. That one also $5 all the way up to about $7. Yeah, that was it. ROT. Yeah, that's it. Right. Well, why do I keep spelling it wrong? ROT. There you go. Right. There we go. Thank you very much. They spelled that one actually did make a big move. You could see it right there. $13 up to about 15, and she's still on the move, and that's going to go back on the watch list. Right, actually is moving a little bit nicer than Mara as of right now. Maybe people starting to catch wind of it, but I think it's what more of a category 2, 3, maybe sometimes. Nice little stock. But good day on Friday. And I told you this happens when it comes up to those days of a holiday. Usually, these companies have to come out with news. They come out with something, or something happens with the, I don't know, government news, whatever it has, and they make some really good pops. Anyway, let's talk about what's moving this morning, because today's Monday. Now, we know Mondays, you got to be careful because you're finally coming back from a long weekend and people are just starting to get their feet wet. The market is literally up 9 points. That's it. Oh, it just went up 10. Okay. So we had a little correction in the Dow. You could see it. It took a little bit big hit, big resistance at 34,500. Right now we're hitting about 33. You could see it took a really big turn on Friday. Big crack out right there. And it still didn't really come back that much. So I would be really careful on what to trade on a day like today. We had a couple of stocks on there. We had MOB. We're going to throw on that watch list. There was this other stock that is moving to up 48%, 2 million shares. Spread, I'm not too crazy about. Tier size are really small, flat trading. We got the CRBU, which is from Friday. CRBU. We're throwing that on the watch list. We got MOB. We're going to keep an eye. That one is from this morning. We got Revon, RIVN. Okay, that's continuing from the past week. Riot. We're going to put that one on the watch list. You can see that one still has got a nice little push on it. Let's go check on level 4 on this stock really quick. Got level 4 on Riot right here. You can see we got a push over here. Let me show it in here on a bigger screen so you guys can see it. So you got a couple of big buyers right here, some sellers out here around 16. And what do we got going on with Riot? This over here. There we go. So a little bit of buyer here, 1550. Starting to get a little ladder effect, 10,000, 10,000, right here, 1560 and 60. So you get a little bit of a push out there. Let me scroll out a little bit further. You can see how nice and dark it gets right there. So we're getting a little bit, nothing super spectacular. And then, listen, let me see if something showed up, because I was looking earlier. I didn't see that much. I saw this stock was too expensive, HELE. Not crazy about that one. This one, TMC, is moving okay. So TMC, cheap little stock, $2 stock. She just made a pop right now. Obviously, 8 o'clock move, which is program trading. By the way, this is not AMC. This is TMC. Pretty close to it. But what a great run up. This stock was 75 cents in the back of June. It's up, literally up about 300%, if not higher. Been on a really big move all of a sudden. I'm really curious if the news is on that. We'll check it out. We'll throw it on the watch list in the cyber group room, in the trading room. We'll look up a Benzinga, see what the news is. Got a seller right here for 11,000 at $3. That's about it. Nothing crazy. But you know what? Things moving up pretty nicely. But remember what I always taught you traders when we trade. And if you're in my advanced class and some of our students out there, whatever goes up very fast comes down twice as very fast. So just always think about just taking a profit. Hopping over here on the New York Stock Exchange, anything out there? Biggest percentage gainer, 13%. WBX, garbage. Boyle's making a little bit of a comeback, $60 stock. You know, we did a swing trade on that one. Nothing crazy about that. All right, we're at 4%, so we're done. Anything at least at 10%, we're pretty much done. All right, so like you can see, the list is not huge, okay? It's not really that big right there. You can see it, but it's okay. I mean, we got some stocks on here. We always know something's going to pop up. Cyber traders, anything I'm missing? Any traders up here that I'm missing up there that I did not call out? Anyone also on YouTube, Facebook, anyone out there, Instagram, anyone out there looking at anything else? I think that pretty much, it's Monday. You know, that's what we got to expect. That pretty much. All right, good. All right, so anyway, let's get ready for the market opened up. By the way, if you want to join our trading room, let me just post this up here for you. For some of you here, you can click over here. I posted up a little QR code. You guys can register for that. Cyber traders, like I said, you see something, say something. I know we have a lot of new members that are joining us in the trading room. Once again, don't buy anything. This all you're supposed to do is watch. Okay, that's all we ask you to do. Listen how the traders think for themselves, and hopefully you like it. Maybe you want to continue it up with and be part of our family. So everybody, good luck today. Happy trading. Be safe. And we'll start commentary once the market opens up. Everyone else on social media, we'll be back here at 2:30. All right. Good luck, everyone. Trade safe.